Don't make me laugh. You know, I always get the giggles right before I do this. Nick makes me nervous. I don't do this with Jake. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to our channel. My name is Kristen Forgione. I am the founder, principal designer, and creative director of THELIFESTYLEDCO. And you guys are probably starting to recognize where I am. I am back at the ODL house with another construction update for you. So we're gonna walk, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna show you a little bit of what's happened. As you know, building a home is a little bit slow moving. So every time I have you back here, I wanna show you the cool new stuff. So we're gonna do that today. We're gonna start right here in my all-day dining room. And before we get into details here, I wanna tell you a couple things. It's gonna be a little bit louder today because there is stuff happening. Do you hear that? Can you still hear me? It's gonna be pretty loud. But I'm not about to send any contractor off of this site so that we can film, because we need every single day we can get so we can finish this thing. So if I haven't told you before, this house, where we live, our design firm is located in Arizona. Our actual office is in Phoenix, which is the capital of Arizona in the US. And then my home is actually in a suburb called Gilbert. So it's an amazing city. I love it so much. It's so family oriented. It's safe, it's wonderful. I really don't think I'll ever leave. There are some other cities that you've probably heard of. Scottsdale is a big one, Chandler, Tempe, Mesa. So many awesome places to live. So like I said, all day dining room, that's where we're at. The flooring is in. We've pulled back a little teeny bit of it so that you can see it. This is limestone, and it is my prized possession, and I love it so much. I can't believe it's mine. We've used it in a ton of projects before, and truly from the time I started drawing this space, I knew that I wanted something really rustic and earthy in here so that it would kind of continue what's happening inside outside, and vice versa, continue what's happening outside inside. So that's why I went with a natural material here. This is our only dining space. So again, it's really important that it kind of serves double duty. It can feel like a morning space for breakfast or an evening space and a little more dressed up at night. This door also really is gonna help us set the mood and the tone for that. So this is a custom iron and glass double Dutch door. So there's no hardware in it now, so I can't open it, but the top opens like this and folds out, and then the bottom can stay stationary, or vice versa. The top can actually stay stationary and the bottom can open. So I have dreams, of course, of like waking up in the morning, like Cinderella style, with my tea or my coffee and like flinging the door open and just letting the air come in. In addition to the limestone and the double Dutch steel and glass door, this entire room is going black. We've added, if you look over here, vertical board and batten. So these are 1 by 2 inch MDF strips, and they're placed about 10 inches apart around the entire room. And this is all being painted black. Then, in addition to the black on the ceiling, right now it just looks like a flat ceiling, but it is getting a beam treatment and white oak planks. So you won't see any white. So the walls will be black, the ceiling will be white oak, and it's gonna just make it feel so intimate and moody. Again, set off with the rusticity of the limestone. I truly cannot wait. I just wanna have a dinner party. So not much has changed in the great room and the kitchen space. The last update you saw, which by the way, if you haven't seen any of our construction updates, make sure you go to the playlist here on our YouTube channel, like and subscribe while you're there so that you don't miss anything, but you can catch up and see the house and everything that's come forward with it from when we started and it was in sticks. So the first video is when it's just framing and wood, and you'll get to see all that. Second one is when things are coming together a little bit more. There's a little bit of cabinetry and some more updates. And then this one, we're kind of focusing on some of the tile that's been laid. My closet is being installed right now. So more good stuff. So come with me this way. These two spaces are really special to me. One is the pantry, and I'm coming from a great pantry. So don't get me wrong. I don't think I'm that deprived in this department. Some of you are probably like, wow, that's your pantry? LOL. But yes, it is. And I truly believe that there are a few secrets to a happy family. One of them is a mudroom, and one of them is some dedicated pantry space. Specifically so that mom or dad or whoever is home with the kids when you are home with them doesn't feel like a short order line cook, and we can help make them more self-sufficient and they can come in the pantry and get what they need. We make our girls ask. It can't just be a free-for-all because they would probably just eat all day, and we can't have that either. So this pantry space, like I said, is really important to me. Last update, you saw the cabinet install, these big drawers I'm so into, I can't wait. This is going to be trash and recycling, and then dog food. And then, like I said, all the drawers filled with food. And we also have the flooring installed. So this is Bluestone. This is another natural stone material. All of the characteristics of it are fantastic. I love it. I love all the imperfections. Interestingly, it's called Bluestone, but it is kind of black, which I love. So it's truly one of my favorite parts. And then if you back up, I'm also going to take you into the bar, morning bar as we're calling it. So that's this space. And I'm also gonna remind you that it's totally okay to change your mind. Not a lot, because you'll drive everyone around you nuts. But I designed this space with these cabinets. They are Sherwin-Williams Iron Ore is the color. And on the floor, it was not envisioned to be wood and have a marble threshold. It was envisioned to be an alternating creamy, ivory, white, and tan tile that basically created kind of a band in the middle and was offset. So you've seen the pattern before for sure, but it had a little bit of modern kind of punch to it. Since having the cabinets installed, I feel like the space got a lot more intimate, and I think specifically because of the ceiling height, the cabinets go all the way to the ceiling. So you can feel them kind of coming in on you. And while I really like that, I don't feel like it feels small per se. I just feel like the floor is going to take it to a place that's a little too playful than what I really wanted coming off of our kitchen space. The vibe in the kitchen is very Euro, it's Napa, it's organic, desert living, of course. So I need this to really flow. So I'm going to lay a marble threshold there, which you'll see as the house finishes all the places that we've used a marble threshold. And I'll tell you a little bit more about why we're doing that a little later. But the threshold will be there, and then the wood flooring will continue. So the wood flooring out in the kitchen will continue into this room, and then I'm actually going to paint the wood floor. I have a painted floor now in my current home, and while I thought it was gonna be a maintenance nightmare, it's really not. It's pretty low maintenance, and I love it. It has such a different feel. Instantly makes the house feel so much more aged, right? We don't do a lot of painted floors now because of the maintenance. It's also something that a client would never let us do, ever. So I feel a license to try to do it at my house. Vince is not super pumped because he's pretty convinced that I'm gonna wanna rip it out at some point, but YOLO, right? So in this space, we're gonna play with the painted wood. I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna go with white or maybe even like a mushroom kind of putty color to kind of set it off and make it nice and desert toned. So we'll see. So you're probably getting a lay of the land. This is our entryway. So my front door is actually to my right. So this is where you'll come through our courtyard. This is the front door. Right here will be an entry table, and then the big picture window out to the backyard is right here. So I have such amazing plans for this. I can't wait to show you guys more and tell you more about it. I just need it to come together. I just need them to start building it. So landscaping typically starts about halfway through the build. So we are starting next week. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, I cannot wait, I cannot wait. So that's gonna be a really, really awesome thing to show you guys. Outdoor living is something that's super important to us. So another happy moment in this space, our entry flooring, whoa, that was so loud. Our entry flooring is done. And I can't show you the whole thing, but I can show you some of it. So this beautiful masterpiece is 2 different porcelain tiles that we cut into triangles and then laid in like this offsetting triangular pattern. I would say this is the most daring and bold thing that I did in this entire house. And interestingly, it came to me really early on. When you have a foyer or an entryway or really any space that is contained, it's a license to do whatever the heck you want, within reason, but it's a license to get a little wild, right? Because the space is totally contained. So I wanted this space to have a lot of identity. I wanted it to feel bold, if you will. And I wanted it to be really impactful when you first walk in. So wait until you see the whole thing. I know you're only getting a peek right now, but I'm kind of trying to keep it that way so that when we reveal, you will be just as surprised as I am. Okay, so walking off of the foyer, we have an H-shaped floor plan. So we have living on kind of one side, the foyer where you enter, or entryway as most people call it, and then sleeping and kind of additional recreation on the left side. So this is the den. This is kind of our girls' wing, secondary wing, where we envision a big TV, blackout curtains, probably some movies, definitely some sports. My husband is a sports fanatic, so he needs his own space so that he can just like be over here while his teams lose miserably. I feel so bad for him sometimes, but I might as well just tell you, he's a Giants fan and a Yankees fan, and the Yankees are normally pretty good, but those are his drugs of choice, and it's hard being a fan of the New York Giants, so love you, babe. But, so this space is the den, as I talked about, and then the girls' rooms are both on either side, and then we have a rumpus room in the middle. One thing I couldn't show you last time was the laundry room, just because there was nothing in it. It was just a big dark room. And I have said before, our clients spend a lot of money on laundry spaces. For whatever reason, it means a lot to a lot of people. That's totally fine. I love building wonderful, beautiful, humongous laundry spaces. For me, however, I'm not a big laundry fan. I also really don't have an affinity to like spending time in the laundry room. So this space was really utility focused for us. This is a stackable washer dryer. Again, it's so loud, I'm sorry you guys, I'm trying to yell. Stackable washer dryer, and then I wanted to make sure that every single ounce of this space was built out for maximum functionality. So these huge cabinets go all the way to the ceiling, and in here will be our utility stuff like our Dyson. There's power in here. I would open it, but I don't have a piece of hardware on there, and I don't want to break my already broken nails. So there'll be a Dyson vacuum in here, all of our paper goods like paper towels and all that stuff, cleaning supplies, everything will kind of be in here. Then this is gonna be a countertop, and there'll be a gift wrap cabinet right here. I know I said I didn't want to go overboard on the laundry room, but I mean, come on. A gift wrap station, like I cannot wait. I truly believe, you know what, I'm adding that to my secrets to a successful family. Mudroom, pantry, gift wrap station for mom. So gift wrap station on top, and then on the bottom, this is gonna be built-in dog crates. So the flooring, which is actually also gonna be the Bluestone that's in the pantry, that will be the flooring here. Need something super durable, a really hard stone, because as I mentioned, the dogs are gonna be in here. So we're making some sort of crate. I haven't designed yet or figured out, but this will be 3 different stalls for puppies. And speaking of puppy, if you know us, we have 2 dogs. We have a black lab named King, who we rescued, and a very sweet, very timid rescue corgi named Linda. I'm making 3 stalls, but I have 2 dogs. So maybe, just maybe, we'll be getting another furry friend soon, I hope. I don't know, it's like really overwhelming to think about bringing a puppy into your brand new home or even into your old home, because sometimes I think puppies are worse than babies, but this is where they're gonna go, and I'm happy about that. So that's laundry space. We are in Sutter's room here in the secondary wing, and she is going to be so excited when I tell her I was here today, and Classy Closets is here installing her built-in desk. So Classy Closets is a longtime partner of ours, and I was thrilled to get to work with them on my own personal home. So they're working on my primary bedroom closet. Really, it's my closet. Vince has his own, which they're also doing, but I'll show you that. And then they're also doing built-in desks for us. They did our garage cabinets. They can do so much, and they're so wonderful to work with. So we'll include contact information in the description if you're local. If you're not local, they also have other branches throughout the country, nationwide, so they can help you there too. So we'll of course show you what this looks like when we're done, but she's gonna have her own dedicated desk area for homework and crafts and all the things in her room soon. Okay, we're in our guest suite. I love this room. It has courtyard adjacent, we'll call them French doors that are provided by Sierra Pacific. I love, love, love this space. I just feel like it feels so special, feels hotel-like, which is of course what we want for our guests, right? So here in the ensuite, we've got a lot of action today. This is my friend Alfredo. You're so fast, amigo. He is laying the shower surround for the guest suite. So this is I think it's a 6x12 if I remember correctly, tile provided to us by Facings of America. It's beautiful, I love it. It's gonna be nice and clean and classic. The space in here, again, was a little more Euro. So the flooring that we're going for in here, actually it's right here. This is a paver. So it's a little bit thicker, but it's a paver. So it's got, again, all of those like really natural elements to it. It's gonna feel nice and grippy on your feet. And this flooring will roll right into the shower floor. So there won't be a curb or anything. So it'll go right through there. And Alfredo will lay this after he lays the shower surround. This shower surround tile has, you know what, there's not an empty piece there, but it has, again, hand finished edges, so we're artisan. It doesn't feel perfect, it's perfectly imperfect. And I think you'll notice that a lot as you start to see the finishes come through in the house. I really did, I went with like this intentional, unintentional way of being here. And when you're designing a home that's new, you don't want everything to feel brand new, or else it can tend to feel kind of cold and sterile. So I really made sure that each space had a little something that felt off, just a bit, so that it felt like it had been here for a long time. we're going for age, we're going for sophistication, and those little moments will really help you do that. I'm saving the best for last on this construction update. I'm here in our primary bedroom. I personally think that this room has the absolute best light in the entire house. And today there are little pieces of my closet all over the place, which makes me so happy. Also slightly scared because I truly do not know how these amazing people build a closet out of these 10,000 pieces. It's a little like Lego Masters-y, which I'm super impressed with. But so Classy Closets is also in this space today installing my closet. And I have already talked about how excited I am and how much I love it and I'm looking forward to it. So you can go around either side, but I'm gonna take you this way. And I'm gonna try not to get in their way, but I kind of feel like we're like in a habitat and we're like, let's not disrupt them. There's, you know, but he's building right here, right now. So this is my closet. It's got storage on either side. I've got a built-in desk here. I'm gonna have a big ottoman in the middle, which I can't wait for. So much shoe storage. You guys, my closet now is like this big. I can't believe it's mine. I'm so excited. So come on through. Sorry guys, we won't get in your way. There's my girl, Brittany. Say hi, Britt. Okay, and now we are in the primary bath. So, okay, I lied. This might be the best part of the update. I don't know, I'm torn in the closet too. You guys saw my cabinets being constructed while we were on site at Rice O'Peters. So we took a little field trip a couple months ago, and if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend it. There is so much incredible eye candy and knowledge. You got to see these in production, and I actually asked you guys if you would help me weigh in on the stain color that I selected for my white oak. So I looked at every single response and comment, I weighed each one, and I ended up going with stain number 4. So for those of you that voted for 4, thank you so much for helping me make this decision. But so this is stain number 4. It is so incredibly gorgeous. I cannot believe this is mine, and I think I can actually open this one. Yes, because they left me some tape. So what am I most excited about? The pull-out shelves. Pull-out shelves. And there's power down there. So it's kind of hanging by a thread right now, but it will be secure and I will be able to plug in all of my hot tools and my toothbrush and all the things, and it'll be completely contained, so you'll never even know that it's there, which I'm super pumped about. So this is the shower. All of the marble has been provided by Arizona Tile. I am so happy and like on another level that this is my shower. I went with Bianco Venatino. It is truly such a balanced, beautiful, creamy, white, gray, black veined marble, a natural stone, so it has a lot of variation. I just can't truly believe that this is my shower. It's like so grounding and amazing and humbling and wonderful, and I feel so special. So I'm happy to share it with you guys. I also want to point out, in addition to the tile itself, the tile comes in a 12 by 24, but I had a custom cut down to a 12 by 8. So what that allowed is, this is the 8-inch side, this is the 12-inch side. It allowed me to get 3 tiles out of one 12 by 24 piece of tile. So I really wanted something different in here, but I wanted it clean and classic. I didn't want to do something that was too busy. So this allowed me to keep things in a very clean 90-degree angled tile shape, but get a custom size. So don't be afraid to do stuff like that. I also intentionally did not go to the ceiling. I took the tile to 108 instead of 120 because I wanted this dome liner to have a moment. Anytime you're working with a specialty liner piece or some piece of specialty tile that you want to actually have some legs to it, you need to make sure that you give it a moment, as we call it. You can see there's a lot of tile here and it's all the same type of stone. So the only way that you are actually gonna end up seeing this among all of this shower surround is if I somehow highlighted it by giving it just a little bit of pull from the ceiling. I didn't want it to start blending into the ceiling plane. So that's how we got here. It was intentional. I also wanted to draw the eye up and be able to see the skylights in here. Skylights are super important to me. I wanted it to kind of feel like an indoor-outdoor shower. And so I think that those skylights really did that. So I'm still trying to decide what the glass is gonna look like in here. It's a big space, and big sheets of glass are very hard to reinforce from a structure standpoint. So I'll keep you posted on what I decide there, either with a door or without a door, whatever. But yeah, so this is kind of where we're at for the primary bathroom. Thank you so much for joining me here at the ODL house. Today, I hope you loved the construction updates. Obviously, my heart is like thump, thump, thump because I'm so happy that finishes are coming together and my design is starting to come to life. So I will see you soon. Before you leave, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Talk to us in the comments. We read every single one, and I can't wait to see you next time.